Welcome back to Hugh Loving Life. I'm Michelle with your Spiritual Laws of Life. And this is by Harold Klemp, the updated version, a wonderful book to get. You can get it at eckankar.org. So we're going to start with the law of grace. And my apologies if this was not posted when I said it would be. My Wi-Fi is down, so I get it or will get it out as soon as I can. So the law of grace. We live in a time of unequaled spiritual opportunity. The daily struggles that life presents are opportunities to cultivate spiritual grace. So everything that comes against us, it feels like it's going against us sometimes, right? But it's actually happening for us so that we can become more gracious and spiritually uplifted. Maybe we can cultivate some patience if that's what it calls for, right? Graceful living is to realize everything that comes into your life is for the good. It is having the grace to accept God's will as it appears. In a God-created universe, the secret of life is no power. We don't want to hear that though, right? But here's what they're going to say about that. And this is Harold Klemp. When we come to the kingdom of God, we find there is no power, only grace. It is by this divine grace that we survive in all universes, and no power of any kind can operate against us, in us, or through us. And when I said or read universes, what in the world does that mean? So there are universes upon universes upon universes, infinite universes. Like we literally can soul travel to different places. We do when we go to sleep every single night. This puts us in a very humble position. We must acknowledge that we, of ourselves, do nothing. We have become a channel for divine grace. So if you open yourself up to spirit, love, God, source, all that is, Sugmad, Mahanta, etc., and for those of you who are not Ekis, you open it up to whoever it is that you vibe with and respect, then you realize that if you really put your ego and personality aside, that you are being worked through. So we take our steps on the spiritual path. We climb the ladder to God. The grace of God does not descend upon us. It's not like God's coming down and pouring grace upon us. We are actually uplifting and upleveling ourselves in each moment, with each thought, with each choice. Chanting the word Hugh is really helpful daily. This is something religions often do not understand. They feel the grace of God comes to us merely because we ask. It does in a way, but first we must earn it. We must make at least some effort before the grace of God comes to us. But when it does, we are lifted up into it. You have to undergo the discipline to lift your state of consciousness to an area where the teachers are, where they can help you. So if you think about it, angels, Eckmasters, etc., are much higher in consciousness. Okay, so it is really helpful to start raising your consciousness, and then you can hang out there more and learn more and dissolve more of the negative stuff that you might have picked up over lifetimes, right? So, in a sense, we are led to believe that the grace of God descends upon us, but again, we actually climb the ladder to God. Anyone with a sufficient desire, anyone, that means you, me, anyone, okay, for a realization of God can achieve that realization. The grace of God will guarantee it. Wow, that's pretty awesome. We just have to have a desire, sufficient desire. And then, of course, I'm sure there's actions we need to take, but let's keep reading. The eternal dreamer starts to see himself more clearly, and often he doesn't like what he sees. Eternal dreamer, that's you and me. He can then either resist who he is, or better yet, accept who he is right now. This is when he can say, I am what I am, and I will be that with as much grace as I can muster at this time. Nothing is ever the same as it was. if life has a single lesson to teach us, it's that that uh, nothing is ever the same as it was. Everything is in a constant state of change. Many lessons and experiences are similar, but no two will ever be exactly alike. The best approach to spiritual unfoldment is to expect the greatest love and blessings from the divine Ek, but then to accept whatever comes your way. Okay, expect, but accept. All right, so you can expect for great and good and, whatever it is that you want, but accept what it is. Of course, we can strive to create new timelines and, be better people and, so within, so without. So when we do up level, then our outer state will change to match our inner state. So next we move on to the law of hue. And though I said I was going to start out and do both of these, I'm going to take a pause and being guided to stop for now. And so I hope that you enjoy this. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing so this content gets out to more people. I feel it's very useful from Harold Klemp. And again, I am just interpreting it from my personal single soul self. And so, whatever I've read, you're going to probably have very different interpretations, and that's fine and great and wonderful. So, we're all learning and growing together. Please comment below if you have anything to share or add to this discussion. And I hope you make it a beautiful day. I wish you lots of love, and I will be back with the law of hue in a couple of days if my internet is back up. Okay. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Lots of love.